We're finally back with Persona.
Woohoo!
Hooray.
Hopefully our mic is working.
Yeah. Because that's the running gag with Persona streams.
Honestly, yes.
But luckily this will mostly just be social links that I enjoy. Mostly.
The problem with me checking if our mic is working is I can't hear a damn thing you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it works.
Okay.
Both of my ears are sufficiently plugged.
Alright.
Indy, honestly. Indy.
I don't remember what I was doing today.
Okay. All we can do now is wait and see what happens. There's no point in getting impatient now.
Oh, okay.
So there. I guess check your phone and see if anybody wants to hang out. When you're at a loss, assist commands can give you recommendations based on your current conditions for activities to do and confidants to see. Press triangle for confidant assist to see which confidant is recommended for that time of day. Press X to open status assist to see which daily activity is recommended for you. Press square to gather everyone at the hideout. Also, if you have the network functions on, you can use the D-pad to see the activity log of other players.
Oh.
I don't think we've ever done this.
Nope.
Obviously, because the tutorial came up about it.
I didn't think this was a thing. Ah.
Ah!
Yeah. That told me nothing.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh. On sent me a text.
Okay, so An wants to hang out today. So that's a pretty good choice. I don't know if anybody else. Oh, maybe Doc? Oh, can't do Takemi. Oh, the sound changes? I didn't really notice. We were just kind of like fangirling over the fact that it was getting a re-release.
Oh.
But he was like, TTYD. TTYD.
That's me.
Like, what kind of sound changes?
Of course.
Oh,
of
wow.
course.
The 1,000-yard dick. It's a very big dick.
I guess I'll hang out with
Upset noises. Oh yeah, I'm in the underground mall. A bit different.
No. Hi, On.
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me.
Is it?
I've been thinking about going to see Shiho in the hospital. Do you think we could maybe spend some time together before I go?
I forgot to check if I had
I feel like my...
Nope.
Nope.
That's
Okay.
too bad.
So sorry. Oh, fuck. Every time I go to the mall. What? Now I suddenly have the drive to hit this button. Never hit it before this time, but now I've hit it.
What is that button?
The
Oh. Oh, it's because you were playing Star Rail.
Oh yeah, that's the map button. This So if that thing pops up, it's because I just played Star Rail, and that is the bring up the map button.
Bring up the map button.
So sorry.
Yeah, I didn't mean for that to sound like pay attention to me noise. That was literally me just clearing my throat, and it sounded like. Yeah, honestly. True.
On lovers?
Yes.
Okay.
When did I hear Rio? Oh. Oh. Whoa.
From Beijing.
That was fun.
Every single time.
Is that the one that?
This is not the one that was missing. I think this is the August one, so I still have the July one, I think. Sorry, I got a package from France. Yeah, this is the July one.
Oh.
Or not, the August one, not the July one. The July one is still missing, which is the one I really wanted.
Wait, yeah, so I then got distracted. On was lovers.
Yeah, honest
Okay.
lovers.
My
You'd like to read the compendium?
Oh, that's pretty.
And then I got it as a sticker, which is shiny.
Ooh. Stickers. Andy.
Everybody was laughing at me, by the way, because we have a ceiling fan, and the cord thing hangs down very far because Dad and Buddy are too short.
And it's a high ceiling.
It's a high ceiling, but it hangs down far enough that it always hits me in the head and gets caught in my hair.
You'll withdraw this
I-
this is your power.
And this is the second time it's happened in the last 30 minutes.
No slacking off.
Yeah, noise. Me, the back button is not the leave the room button, just a stop talking button. Alright, let's try this again. Damn it, now I have to actually.
Here often.
Dang it!
Okay.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Alright,
Now I'm just missing
hang out with On.
For real?
Hey, I
So
have
it
some big
begins.
news. The double cream from that famous crepe shop is half off right now.
That sounds delicious.
Honestly, yes. Oh, but I probably can't take a crepe into the hospital, huh?
Crepe. 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 Well, you've been saying crepe like every 5 minutes.
I really want one though. Do you think maybe Shiho would want one too?
I don't know, not her. I don't even know her.
I mean, I'll eat it if she doesn't want it. In that case, I'll buy two.
Oh,
Though I guess she might have rehab today too. They probably wouldn't even let her eat it.
Why?
Then I'll eat it.
That could be like a reward if she does good in
Oh
rehab.
yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho started her physical rehab. She pushed it up ahead of schedule.
I'm dumb. I was like, why does she need physical rehab? I was like, oh yeah.
Yes, buddy. She jumped off a roof.
Yeah. See, I was just like, my mind went to she attempted to die, and then I forgot how she attempted. Whoops.
It has been a while.
In many cases.
I literally just sent something to this person today saying I never got any of the rewards, so now I gotta tell her, okay, so it's not an issue, it's just the one got lost.
Yeah.
I think it's because I told her about how I wanted to get stronger. She said she was gonna start working hard too. I haven't actually seen any of her rehab sessions yet though.
I mean, it's not like You don't buy tickets to it.
Oh, hold on. What? Now? That's not good.
Sorry.
Sorry, something just came up. That was from my agency.
Oh yeah, because you're a model. Because there's no evidence to support that.
One of the models didn't show for a magazine shoot they're holding, or they're doing. They're looking to wrap up soon, so I'm gonna head over now to fill in.
Let's go.
It's pretty close though. Want to come with? Actually, let's just go. I'll race you there.
That's Chili's for dinner.
Chili's?
Yeah.
I'll just take my soup. Why'd you just click through without letting me read it?
Sorry,
You asked me a question and then you clicked through.
I got this. I can't do two things at once.
We arrived at the meeting spot. It looks like they're having a pre-shoot
God,
briefing.
now he's calling me. It's been 1 minute, man. It's been 1 minute, dude. What? Literally, message sent 417. Phone call 418. Alright.
On Senpai, I'm so pumped to get to work with you today.
You're not. The way you held out the O, no. I can already hear it. I'm so pumped to get to work with you today. Like, so happy to spend all my time here. I so love to be at work.
After I saw you in last year's show, I think I'm gonna cry.
Because I wasn't in it.
It really wasn't a big deal. That fashion show was tiny.
Yes, but she wasn't a part of it.
By the way, I'm Mika, and please, no honorifics. I might be older, but you have loads more experience on Senpai. Alright, Mika. It feels a little weird saying it like that.
Oh, you know she's been begging. She doesn't even address me properly.
Oh, and you don't need to use Senpai with me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Likewise, Anchan. You're so nice. Hey, can you teach me how to be a better model? You know, your everyday routines, stretches. Routines? You mean like singing in the shower? Oh, is that all you do? Then what kind of stuff do you eat? I've been looking all over the place to import some organic green almonds. Plus, I'm getting super tired of eating quinoa. Do I need to, like, boil it in hard water or something? Almonds? I only ever eat those when they're covered in chocolate. In hard water? Isn't it kind of tough to boil ice?
That's a sour starting, eh?
This girl didn't take the classes in Persona 3.
This is how we're starting this game, eh? Woo, I missed it so much. Billy dots. I hear you, girl.
Do you weigh yourself? Oh, of course. Once a year for the health examinations at school.
Diddly dots.
So, you're gonna keep it all a secret from me, huh?
Mika, you've met her, but you should already tell there ain't nothing upstairs.
I get it. I guess it's hard trusting someone you just met. That's not it. I just don't really think about that stuff. It has nothing to do with not trusting you. It's more like modeling is like a hobby for me.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, you don't say that. On. You don't say that.
Keep it secret if her life depended on. Well, if she's doing better than Ryuji, and that's saying something. On Senpai, that's so horrible. What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? You said that, On-chan?
There it is. There it is.
Wait, I love this magazine. Everyone tries so hard to make sure their product is the best. Mika-chan, just calm down. Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it your all here. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one getting comforted.
Wait!
Hold on. An-chan, the truth is, we had both you and Mika-chan come down as substitutes for our missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested... Hey, I didn't... Don't worry, I can do it alone. I read the concept docs on my way here.
What?
You faker. You're so mean, An-chan. Do you really hate me that much? Keep it civil, you two. Anyway, you good to go, Mika-chan? Sorry about all this, An-chan. We won't be needing you today. We'll reimburse your transportation expenses, though, and even throw in a little extra for your trouble.
Oh.
But... the magazine staff left for the photo shoot.
Yeah.
I really screwed that up.
Yeah, you did. You never say this is just a hobby to you. To somebody that's definitely making it their career. Yeah, you are outmatched.
But maybe it's because deep down I'm not actually that invested in modeling.
And that's why she turned on you.
She sees straight through that.
Be-
No, you
because
could've
you
just told
just
you.
said-
Anyway, I totally ruined the shoot.
Yeah.
But still, wasn't Mika's fake crying pretty incredible?
She wouldn't. I mean, probably better than some people. It had grace.
Do you think...
Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know, though. I think I'm pretty good at fake crying myself. I know the perfect technique.
Hot sauce in the eyes. Tell me more.
Listen carefully. The key is, you don't actually cry.
That's why it's fake.
Either way, I think I'll be able to use that ability to our advantage in the metaverse.
What?
I'll turn my failure today into positive energy going forward. I sense the heightened motivation and on.
What? How can you use that? Why would they? That makes no sense. Okay, you know what?
All right.
I ain't trying to find logic. Oh, I bet you will, hon. I bet you will.
Speaking of the metaverse, I'm gonna try super hard in my work with the Phantom Thieves too. But for now, I should go stop by and see Shiho in the hospital.
Thanks!
Thanks for today.
Did you buy her a crepe?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah, what a great socially
Sorry, I wanted to make sure
There's
that
still
I
no
messaged that
response
person.
from the Phantom Thieves to Medjed. What do you make of this?
Most likely, the Phantom Thieves simply don't have the means of confronting them. After all, Medjed is quite different from anyone they've gone up against thus far. It seems their best option is to reveal their identities before more people are needlessly harmed.
Me, 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 me.
Really hit us where it hurts. We're going to beat them, though.
Love the music playing on behind that. Who messaging me? Oh, it's Becky. I still love that she texts me to hang out, but I still have to call using the other phone.
Yeah.
Torrential rain.
Nice.
Looking healthy. I don't have them. Okay, I guess I'll just hang out with Becky then.
Yoo-hoo, Becky.
I doubt anybody else will be out in the rain.
Oh.
I was
No,
like,
he's
of course you are.
I'm sorry, he's over in Kichijoji.
Oh yeah. Alright. Becky,
Oh.
yes.
Are you gonna call Kawakami? Hello, are you perhaps Karusu-san? My voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for more details.
Hang up. Who is this?
This is the head nurse at Aoyama Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted into our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's head over there right away.
No, it's raining.
Wait, do we have a persona?
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it.
Oh, too late. For those records.
But usually they ask you to confirm if you want to hang out, so that was kind of unusual.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered. Maybe because it's nighttime? Takase
Ooh, dumbass.
You contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know?
It was very inconvenient for nurses to tell everybody that's calling her
She's
phone.
like getting like calls from both the freaking maid and the school? What?
It's like, oh, so many calls. Let me tell everybody where she's at.
Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the one I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? Haha, you never learn, do you?
Do you want your money?
After all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow.
Pay them.
Karusu-kun? Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adopted son, Taiki, died because of this woman.
It's hard to take this serious when the rain is just gonna be Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job of, like, capturing the scene, did they? I can't even see his fucking face.
I mean, usually I don't think, sometimes I wouldn't have anything there, but...
Oh, I guess so, yeah. Honestly, she should have been funny. I just can't take it seriously
I know.
now that you pointed it out. That's not... And yet she still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach... Oops, as the wrong relative. I can't read.
No. Shut up, brain.
Oh my god.
Oh
No, what did you do, buddy?
my leg.
We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you.
$1.
So... It's not like we're trying to extort you.
You came to the hospital to ask for it.
But who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time job overwhelmed him, which led him to do the accident. Poor Taiki, it's almost like he was murdered by us who made him work while he was supposed to be going to school. So you should no longer feel regret. In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Why? Our school, or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over.
Sure.
Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. You know what I'm super excited about, buddy? The next set of Phoenix Wright games coming out. Because then we can do True See-Through.
Oh, me. Please.
I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. I'm guessing sister company to a maid company is nighttime activity company.
Or wee.
What the?
Pretend there was a pole there.
What is this? Resay?
That's the sister company. Think sister? I don't know. Okay, that
I
was.
can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student.
I had to have had a persona
Why?
for her then.
Why are you so interested in helping me?
You let me do stuff in class.
No, the persona only times is the musical notes you get by like 1.5, I think.
Hmm?
I said the persona only times is those musical notes by 1.5. I don't think it like makes you get more musical notes, you know?
Oh, I thought it did.
No, I'm not worth it. It just makes them count for more.
Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it.
okay.
The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow.
Can we not?
I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takashi-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them.
I mean, you don't have to, but just rest for now.
Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place.
That's why I said to rest.
I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I feel like Kawakami is starting to depend on me.
Hooray.
Ch-chunk!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll just slide into
I'll
bed.
see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? It's torrentially raining out there.
It's also summer vacation right now, so that just makes it even more hilarious that they
Oh,
call it
the
school.
school!
I mean, I know that's not. It depends on where you are in the social link when you do it, but I just find that even more funny.
That's true. Let's train! By the way, there's something I want to talk about. You're free right now, right?
You
I'm
don't know
eating
that.
now, so maybe I should respond later. But probably not.
Jeez.
Stop checking your phone while you're eating.
I was.
Just concentrate on your food.
I'm sorry. Please don't hate me.
I don't think you like that.
Shut up, Morgana. I don't like you.
Come on, let's finish eating and then send a reply once we go upstairs. He's just in a bitter mood because his daughter's in a coma.
For
20
22 more days.
I'll just add this.
I'll just say this.
How's our plant doing?
That was a good
Next
one.
to the naked lady.
Nice.
Okay, it's doing well.
Okay. Heat wave.
Oh, it's your favorite guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
A force that has been a threat to society was destroyed by the Phantom Thieves. It seems that the world will be affected by all of this, don't you think so too?
What? I honestly didn't pay attention to what he was saying because I was looking at the Power Rangers behind my head. But my instinct is to not agree with him. But I guess that's not agreeing, that's just making me seem like I don't know nothing.
Huh, a refreshingly honest answer. The kind of innocence is a privilege of the youth. At any rate, they've made a strong impression on the hearts of the people. If this were a film, the Phantom Thieves got that opening sequence right. Let's see what's next.
I hate him. TV!
The enemy is controlling Feather Owl's body, making him eat plate after plate of delicious curry. Can Yellow Owl overcome the curry, or will he explode first, revive and fight? Phoenix Rangers! Next episode, when it comes to curry, always bet on yellow.
What? Okay, so all I have is a text from Ryuji.
True.
So,
Oh, what were we waiting for? Oh, I think it was kindness for Takemi.
I don't remember. I can't see. I wish you could like zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so I guess honor Ryuji.
Yeah, Ryuji's actually gonna level up, which I think he's gonna be done with this one. I think this is his final one.
When I'm looking for social links, I'm like, nope, that's
Yep,
not what
there
it's
it is.
called.
Rank 10.
Okay, so I don't even have to worry about a persona for him.
Nope. Though you probably already have one anyway.
Probably. Alright. Let's go.
Okay, I'll be waiting. Let's start off with 3 sets. We're gonna go get some ramen after we train.
Yes.
Honestly, that sounds delicious right now. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. We ran out of dried mushrooms.
Instead, we're getting potato soup. Oh.
This is a perfect way to refill after some
Oh, that's
training.
right. Rank 10. Voice acted.
By the way, the track team's up and running again. Yamauchi got taken down pretty quick. You know Takeishi's mom is the PTA press, right? He told her After that, she came storming in with the other parents and forbid the whole scouting plan. Oh, wish I could have seen the look on Yamauchi's face.
He's like,
this
whoa,
girl can't
whoa,
ignore the
whoa,
PTA.
whoa.
And as a result, the track team's back. Our old coach is filling in for now.
PTA? You mean metia?
Man, serves that dick right. What a great feeling.
Let's not serve dicks.
Yeah, let's
I
serve
think they
that
might
dick
even
right.
go far in the meat.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hell yeah!
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
crap, the ramen's gonna get soggy. Let's eat.
That's Buddy's least favorite thing, soggy ramen.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Honestly, yes.
Me,
Tell the
I
truth,
don't like burning my
I'm scared
tongue,
of
so
facing
I'll
those guys straight up.
do it.
I couldn't stand how much they hated me. It only just made me think of how stupid I was.
Here we go. He's doing it himself this time, but by gosh, sir.
Most of all,
Right?
made me remember how I lost my place with him. Hey,
Like getting
this ain't like
kneecapped?
me, but I managed to change because you were here helping me. I got you all wrapped up in this shit, but you stayed with me till the bitter end. You didn't abandon me. So, thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. What?
It's funny, huh? This started out as us training for the Phantom Thieves.
Just in general, I just want one of those bowls.
Yeah.
How'd it end up like this? Either way, it's my turn now. If anything comes up, you tell me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
What a bro. Is he the first one I'm maxing out?
Yep.
Aw,
I am
kinda
thou.
like that.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the
All right,
ultimate
Shakespeare.
secret of the chariot, granting thee infinite power.
Woo! Woo! Into a mythological trickster.
All right. All right.
Chi-Yu. Powerful persona. Perfect.
Sorry, buddy.
What?
It's a monkey.
Oh, it's
All right.
okay.
Satan Taisei.
Son of a bitch. Oh well. Man, I like Captain Kid better.
Honestly, yeah.
All right. Now I have that off my chest. Let's do this.
Because I'll give 3 of that. Most of their persona-like transformations are top tier.
Yeah, and you didn't have to rank them up to get it.
Yeah. Though,
First up, the Phantom Thieves.
sometimes that's Because I got his done pretty early, so his...
Yeah, but when you rank them up like this, they still have weaknesses. In Persona 3, they didn't have weaknesses anymore, so I think I would rather hold that out until like the final like end stretch and not have weaknesses than to still deal with their weaknesses.
Yeah. And just like, because they like, develop like themselves. Though, nothing will beat Akihiko's reasoning.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll be counting on you, leader. And you can count on me too.
Yes, sir.
Hey, now that we're all fueled up, want to race to the station?
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, Catch, I'm also excited about the Spyverse family game. I do like that it's an angry cloud.
At least it's not like a...
Like full out monkey?
Yeah.
It's
like
kind of like a humanized monkey.
Yeah, like it's not obvious. It's a like monkey.
Yeah.
Uh...
I would get rid of one of the physical attacks because
Oh, yeah.
you only really need the one hit and one AoE probably.
Heavy, so I guess this.
Yeah.
one, since
That's what I would say.
you ain't need no head, but I love that blonde dummy. Me too.
Man, it's hot.
Another Scorcher. Can't wait to catch a break. Honestly, that's how I feel with the rain.
Same.
End 8! End 8! Oh wow, everybody wants to hang out with you tonight.
But you said probably do the fortune teller, right?
Fortune teller.
Andy. Barker McBarkerson.
Fortune teller is probably gonna get you a couple more ranks. She'll get you the things so that you can do fortunes and like level up people outside of hanging out with them. So it's gonna save you time with that. But honestly, it's whoever you want. Hey,
No.
hey,
Like her, so I'll probably do it.
hey!
Andy.
Oh my gosh.
He is just.
I'm assuming our fluency.
Yeah, probably. And he's like, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Andy, come here. Come here, Barker. Andy. I'm gonna. Alright, we think we've gotten him to stop barking.
Maybe.
Hopefully. He'll probably prove us wrong here in a moment. Anyway. Why do I keep, like, what's the fortune teller's for? Persona.
Wheel
Okay.
of Fortune!
I just so we can use that. Yeah. I'm not hanging out with you though. So sorry. Why? I would love to, but
Although if you do hang out with Kawakami, I think her next thing is probably getting them to go into the mementos.
oh, for well,
So it's really whatever.
I think how it gives you like a description of what happened in their last rank. Anyway, I'll probably just hang out with fortune teller though. I don't know. Sure don't. Why would I? true.
Hey, inmate!
Bam. Boom, baby.
No, Indy, you can't have my soup.
But he wants it.
You'd like to read the compendium? Read
I
here.
would like to read the compendium. Oh, what is it? Oh. That's not right. There we go. Wait. Buy a caramel. There we go. Well then. My fortune personas are a bit on the
Sheep side?
Is this what you want?
Oh,
You can hold no more personas.
bitch.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Let us begin the search.
Use it. Aha! I confused Clotho.
You okay with this?
Which I think you need.
I need.
I think later you need like Clotho, Lechius, and crap the other one. To make something.
What are the elements?
You okay with this?
You okay with this?
That would be Gushbe and a Cafe Daddy.
I'm just
Not
looking at
terrible,
the-
but
the
not
one, 'cause,
impressive.
I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to grab more personas as I go.
Although if you have two emperors, you can afford to get rid of one probably. And you can't really hang out with Cafe Daddy at the moment, so Anzu is a pretty good one to get rid of.
You okay with this?
That dude don't know Jack. Ooh, counter's a good thing to
Select
have
the
too.
skills you'd like to inherit.
Alright.
It will receive a fraction of power. Now for a rebirth.
No, for a rebirth. Alright. Gotta.
Looks pretty tough.
I love him. Anyway.
Fit done already? What?
What?
It is time, inmate.
Bye! Got things to do, a person to see. Because I can't see multiple people.
Because I can't see multiple. That's the reason. Oh yeah, I dropped my phone.
I'm surprised you didn't run over it.
It's so hot today. I placed my shop on the street so I can see people walking by, but I'm about to melt.
Hmm.
Well then, what would you like to do today?
Well then.
Please take a seat.
Dang.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. It seems weird that she texted you when she isn't ready to level up.
Yeah.
Chihaya looks mystified. I'll go along with her reading until she's satisfied.
That is weird.
Goodbye.
Well then, see you soon.
We just had this conversation. He doesn't like when I text while I'm trying to eat, so why would you pull your phone out?
I'm eating food.
Oh.
Senpai Bye, I have a favor to ask today. Not really a gymnastics thing, but would you mind coming with me on a shopping trip? I mean, right now, maybe I should respond later. You talking to your friends? Ah, the beauty of youth. Are you gonna head out once you're done eating? He doesn't care today.
Hey!
Is your plan all set for today? We should finish our food and then head out.
Thank you. Annoying thing.
Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell all the others about the target and mementos that I can't remember at all us having? It must have been something Mishima gave us. Maybe that could.
Wow.
She also doesn't want to rank up yet. So...
Hmm.
I said she didn't have a rank up yet,
Oh, yeah.
so it's weird she texted you. I guess it's just because you're on vacation, so like...
Oh yeah, maybe.
You just get one to go up. I guess we should hang out with her though. She's got all the way at the bottom. Wait.
Damn it.
No.
Okay. Wait, you said 3.
Yeah. Alright, technically she only has... This one will take her up to 4 and then she'll just have one more because she only goes to 5.
No, I thought we were already at 4 and we're going on to 5.
No, I remember the last time we hung out with her, but it was just to spend time with her.
No, I knew that, but I thought it was big. That's why I thought I was super mad because I was like, yeah, we can
Oh.
finish her up, but no, it was just a regular old hangout. I can do that, I guess.
Thank you! Resend, thank you! Sorry. My phone always seems to be acting up.
Is that where we're going shopping?
I think I'm good now, so about the place. It's in Kichijoji, and you know it. I'll send you the location of the shop. I'll be waiting.
We can wait there forever for all I care.
Senpai?
Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by.
Why do you need a pair of glasses? I have enough. I so want to do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm doing it.
Well, good thing I'm not buying for you, Karusa-senpai. It's a present for my dad.
That should have earned me points since it was a funny joke.
You seem like a real glasses buff, so I wanted to get your advice. Is it because I'm wearing glasses?
Yeah, I'm about to
That's
say.
glassesist.
That just seems rude.
Did you try on a couple pairs for me? I'd like to get some visual references.
See, if you wanted that, you should actually pick somebody without glasses so they don't have to worry about taking off their glasses and putting new ones on.
Thank you so much.
Let's see.
No, whatever.
How about this pair?
Perfect.
I think that's good.
Oh, those really work for you. You look so cool. Do I? What do you think?
I'm so goofy. Pretty modern look, I guess.
I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it helped your vision, too. This could be a good one.
Well, these ones specifically don't, because they don't have a prescription in it, but sure. They suit your dad, though.
Right. Maybe a little too hip for my dad. But your input's been really helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me for a bit longer?
Helpful so far. I've only had one opinion. Yeah, of course.
I'm counting on you.
Thank you. This is actually kind of fun.
At least for one of us.
Let's pick up the pace.
You're the one that keeps talking with stories.
I
Well, I didn't
see.
even realize he was wearing glasses.
Wow, you look like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow.
What? I actually really like those on him.
I can't even see them.
But I like
Wow.
Those definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing else about you.
it. Am I a joke to you?
I knew it.
You're like a star right out of Hollywood, but if my dad wore them, he might look a little shady.
This is.
Ah, gotta have those. Why are those even here? I kind of want a pair. Sorry, I can't decide.
You did like 2 serious glasses, and then all the rest were out of this world. So you only have to pick between 2.
A lot of them are good, but none of them have really clinched it for me yet.
Maybe because I'm not your dad's face. Trust your instincts.
You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call.
Because I don't even know your dad.
Maybe your dad should make the call.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm just going off a gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair.
I feel like glasses are one of those things you can buy as a present, but they have to pick it out themselves.
I cannot pick out my glasses.
Or at least be there.
I can't see when I try on glasses.
Still.
The last time I picked glasses out, I got so flustered because I couldn't see any of them.
You just rub it in, Catch.
Yeah. I'm blind as a bat. I try on a pair of glasses and then I have to like press my face against the mirror to even kind of see. Like I can't even put on makeup because I'm so blind. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for my dad somehow.
I see those and I just think lady glasses.
I think you, Kiko.
Same thing, right? A pair of glasses you wouldn't want.
Even though I'm wearing a pair kind of similar.
They're not that bright red.
Then
I
it's
wish
set.
they were that bright red. Definitely, that's what my gut tells me. I think the next pair I want are like the big round wire ones.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you so much for coming here with me today. I ended up with a great present, all thanks to you, Kurusu-senpai.
Expect compensation. It's a part of our deal.
Then I'll have to make it worth your time, senpai. Let's go practice at Inakushira Park
No.
after this. I do like your outfit, kind of.
Well,
If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety.
I think I'd like it better if it was like one of those like flared skirts.
I think,
Like this,
with
kinda
that
skirts.
top, yeah. Like, I like both pieces of her clothing, but maybe not so much together.
Yeah.
All I could think of was what happened if I couldn't choose, or if I chose wrong.
I feel like with those shorts you need like a one shade top.
Yeah, true.
That's kind of like the same with her top. You need something like basic on
Like,
the bottom.
yeah, I think her top should be like kind of work chic.
So like black pants. Or I guess black shorts since it is summer would work too.
Black skirt. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured I'd just ruin everything again. But he's reading the sign.
And Jujia. I can't tell with the bubble letters. I can't read bubble letters.
I want to eat a fire steak. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt, like I wasn't even myself anymore.
I was like, what?
It's got a cute little logo. Look at that little angry demon with the knife in the
Yeah,
forest.
actually, it's like basic, but I love it. Also, I love the like cheese right next to it.
I just like the Kasumi's talking to us, having this heartfelt conversation, and Joker's just like, steak.
That's your slump talking.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know what you want me to say.
I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me.
Sure.
It's easy to say you're in a slump and write yourself off, but maybe finding out who I really am is also about finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time, I feel like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen.
We'll work at it together, I guess would be the right answer.
This is strange. I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I'm doing it for you as much as for myself, or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too.
What kind of shoes is she wearing?
I can sense a strong trust from Cassumi.
I just want to see the whole ensemble.
Allows you to ambush from a distance by attacking with the grappling hook.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna use that.
All right.
It is nicer. After the lessons with Kasumi, Akira can now use China's hook. Using your grappling hook will enable you to attack a shadow that is slightly further away than usual and start a preempted battle. When you start a fight with your China's hook, the enemies will begin the fight inflicted with dizzy, confuse, or fear.
Now I can get on board.
Now we can get to training. Maybe we can try some intermediate level exercises today?
I feel like there's something stuck in my throat.
After stretching, I trained with Kasumi. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
HP 5. Let's stop here. Good effort today.
I'll be heading home now.
I should get going. I'll contact you again soon.
Please don't. It's just funny that I despise her just because of the balloon catching. That's the funny thing. That one moment ruined her for me.
Hello, Kurusu-senpai. Are you able to talk right now? No, that's why I answered. So I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today. And it suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you. I think this helped me feel a little more confident. And thanks to you, I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now.
Has it picked out glasses? Oh, okay, you know what?
I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whatever I'm up against, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not all talk. Okay, I better go. I hope we can talk again later.
Hope not.
Hope not. He says, hope not, hangs up.
Goodbye.
So what's going on? I haven't heard any developments.
Medjed hasn't taken any action either.
I heard some company's private data got leaked or something.
Did Medjed do that?
Are the Phantom Thieves sitting on their hands? Do something!
No, we're standing on them.
That would be really difficult.
Man, it's hot.
We already did this.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Pee 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 pee. God. Hey, I heard some company's info got leaked.
I was able to go one day without one of these.
I know, right? Yes, it seems the private dealings of a large corporation were publicly disclosed.
Do we care?
It's caused quite the stir. People are wondering if Medjed is behind it.
Who cares? Let's ignore that.
I agree. This seems to be just a minor thing, quite different from what Medjed has done up until now. Is that so? So was a Medjed? Damn, that shit freaked me out. I honestly kind of hard not to having a knee-jerk... It's honestly kind of hard not having a knee-jerk reaction to this stuff nowadays.
Jeez, Jan, all you needed was to have the word ward in there. You would have totally got her. She would have been down for the count.
Sometimes people react to these situations by pleading for help from the Phantom Thieves. We need to find a way to stand up for them.
I'm gonna sit down.
Oh yeah, you're a guy.
Yo! Speech today! Baby, 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 baby. Cool. Gotta go check on my plant.
Nice.
Cool. Alright, who do I want to hang out with today? Wow.
That looks like a
Yeah,
catchy gun daddy and speech man. Oh, Mishima and Chihaya. Why didn't they text you?
Just not cool enough to be texted by these bros. I guess I'll hang out with Fortune Teller then. Since she didn't want to level up last time.
You wanna save?
Let's do it.
Sure.
I don't know, I just always save
It's way too hot.
after a day.
It's way too hot.
Going to shrivel up.
It's so hot today. I placed my shop on the street and we already did all this.
I was about to say, I was like, wow, you didn't want to say this line, but really go through this whole spiel.
Whatever, man.
Let's do this. Yeah, hey, I'm here. Yes, that's why I walked all the way here.
Thank you very much. I'm closing up shop, so please hold on.
Please hold.
Cruises-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. Like 30% accurate.
The mother of your next child be the same mother. No.
No.
Doesn't work this. What the opposite?
But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh?
Test it again.
Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always conclude that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of these people, Kurusu-san?
I don't know. Strengthen your will.
My will? Do you mean to say I'm too easily influenced by my own fortune-telling?
Sure.
This city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Kurusu-san. It was small, traditional
Inaba.
town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by old people. So no, it wasn't Inaba.
That sounds so peaceful.
During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow.
Confluence?
That that alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well, not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to the city. It means nothing to me now.
Wow.
After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone.
Where'd you pull that out of?
Wouldn't you like to know? It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers.
That escalated.
That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
You mean rock salt?
However,
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. I probably shouldn't litter, though.
That gave the same energy as Pikachu.
She's
Hey
like,
you, Pikachu.
I think it was both Hey You and Pokemon Channel.
Oh yeah.
Because I think he also did it in Pokemon Channel, but especially in Hey You Pikachu, you could tell Pikachu no
Oh.
if he had something you didn't want, and he'd look at the item and then just throw
launch
it,
it
over
with
his head.
one hand behind his shoulder.
And it would go flying. It was the funniest thing in the world.
Mostly because he'd always do it with a straight face too. You'd just be like,
P. Pete.
That gave me the same energy. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. I'll have to see if I can find a gif of that somewhere and just put that over on that.
I miss that.
Oh, that was when I found out I'm really dumb and I kept saying open sesame instead of open sesame.
Oh, and then the fishing. Pull harder.
Pull harder! Pull harder! Pee. Although the chairman... Although the chairman would be really mad if he found out.
Game was golden. I really don't follow it.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, perhaps this time?
It's fate, and it's great. I think it'll work.
Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you, because I've been half-assed until now, apparently.
Woo! Love it. Changing fate.
Oh, we didn't even get the new one yet.
All right.
Rats. Although I think the new one might be money anyway. Thank you for today, Kurusu-san.
Until next time.
Good night.
Pew. The ring.
I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier.
You didn't have to.
Don't you want free points, though? Thank you so much for today, to be honest. I'm still feeling a bit lost.
Sometimes it's not even worth it.
But talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little better.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm learning so much from you, Kurusu-san. I can't thank you enough. Thanks to you, I can finally see the truth. I can only hope my fortune-telling is enough to pay you back somehow. Kurusu-san, I'll be putting in a lot more work from now on, even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate. But I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time.
I ain't getting no points.
Nope.
It was useless.
Almost as useless as Makoto. I sure hope it's Mishima. I'll be
Not as
intruding
bad.
on you tomorrow.
Sweet.
Your house manages to be cool despite this heat.
Oh no, you was gay.
There's a book I want to read, and should something happen, I would be ready in case we must assemble. If it works with your schedule, we could hang out. Don't worry if you already have plans. I'll be stopping by either way. Until then, good day.
I love that he just comes over sometimes.
Yusuke's coming here tomorrow, huh? He's definitely making the most of his summer vacation. I'm going to bed.
Get off my bed.
There's a couch over there.
Use it. I don't like you enough to share my bed.
Hey, Kiro, one of your friends is here to visit.
I'm in the rain.
Sounds like Yusuke's here. Come on, let's go downstairs.
We like go downstairs and he's like drenched.
I'll just add this.
I'll just add this. Plant. Plant!
Oh.
I feel cheated.
Nice.
It's healthy.
Well, that's good. Thank God.
I know, right?
You almost left it to die.
Hi, Yusuke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's only one person I can only hang out with.
Who? Oh, wait, Ryuji who's maxed?
Yep.
Well, it's...
I haven't started Makoto's yet.
Yeah, I don't think you can yet. What do you need?
Someone to hang out with.
I think it's kindness for Takemi. What does hanging out with Yusuke give you? Because I think he'll watch like a video or something with you.
Do I talk to him?
Yes.
Hi.
I've been waiting here for you. Oh, and I brought an art book I would like to read with you. I mean, charm's not bad either.
because I'd have that as 3 to 2.
Yeah. Furthermore, this may be a good chance to deepen my bond with him.
Might as well.
If we are not planning to infiltrate today, why don't we search for ideas between the pages of this book?
Let's do it. I want to read a book with you
Perfect.
anyway.
I knew you would agree. In that case, I will head to your room.
Okay. Oh.
I feel as though I could melt.
The weather is getting rather warm these days. Now is the season to enjoy shaved ice.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Honestly, you should buy an air conditioner. If you do, I promise to come visit you.
Buy Amazon Prime delivery one day. Express shipping. Well, I wouldn't say buy one yourself. That's an asshole move.
I mean, that's the only not asshole one.
I should have known.
Why didn't I think of that? It's decided. I'll live my life wearing as little as possible.
Score.
Wait, I nearly forgot there are laws against this sort of thing. The police would likely stop me.
I was just mostly saying it. You could do that here in my room.
I suppose most people can only embrace nudity when it's for the sake of art. I read art books with Yusuke in the blistering heat. The heat-induced delirium made me think outside the box. I'm so goddamn charming now.
I don't know how that makes you charming, but okay.
Oh, look at the time. To have come all this way only to depart fills me with profound
Spend
sorrow.
the night.
You'll get closer to your friends if you spend more time with them, but it will also take up your evening.
Do you have some
I
time?
don't suppose you have plans after this.
Nope.
What? You probably do have plans. He's already like ready to rank up. I would say like keep hanging out with him if he wasn't already ready to like rank up, but like okay, you can hang out with Yusuke, I guess. Do
You
what
want me to send him home in the rain?
Okay, go to the bathhouse then. Maybe you'll get some kindness. I forget what that gives.
My
It might be more
apologies.
charm. You mean it? Thank you. I am in your
Look
debt.
how happy he is to go to the bathhouse. You wouldn't need to take that away from him. You monster.
Just saying, there's a lot of people you need to hang
I
out
don't
with that night.
care.
A steamy bath with a dear friend. Yes, that may just be the stimulation I need to rejuvenate the senses.
The exact opposite of Persona 3. And there ain't jack to hang out with that night.
I just keep going to the arcade.
I see.
Perfect.
It has been quite some time since I
guess-
last indulged in a warm bath. I had nearly forgotten how wondrous it
I
feels.
guess the water's hot for that old guy this time.
Do you get to soak up this paradise every day? I am green with envy.
Going to a freaking... Calm down.
You're
Yes.
right. I apologize. If I'm not careful, I'll succumb to lightheadedness. Ah, the warmth is permeating throughout my body. The bath is warming me up. So damn charming.
Wow.
We've been in the bath for a good while. Do you suppose it's time we head out?
See you later.
Well then, I shall see you later.
And he went home in the sun when it was done raining. What?
At this rate, they're gonna end up attacking us.
Our stocks are down. Is that because of Medjed?
I really wish I wouldn't do this.
Or some other company's private data got leaked.
What are the Phantom Thieves doing?
Hanging out in bathhouses. Duh.
Getting our fortune our fortunes read. Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with this constant influx of posts. Isn't it tough being popular with the Phantoms? Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power. I wonder if it's written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently, one of the higher-ups has been claiming the achievements of his subordinates as his own. Then probably it, Mishima. You were probably right. Former employee.
Yeah.
That really sucks. That's
Makes sense. Well, he definitely is worth our time.
You can't seriously just be accepting of that.
No.
Now, I know the name of the company, but I don't have any details on the person himself. The company is over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where the businessman could hang out. A bar at night might be a start. That should be a good place to get more info on the situation. I hope this isn't too much to ask of you. Sorry, I'll look for another one just in case. I think you have to work at the bar at night and then talk to the businessman. At night? Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
But I still need more before I go into mementos.
Yeah, let's probably go hang out with Kawakami one more time. We'll get you another one.
Do on.
I guess on.
I guess so. I should still have. It's like I was pretty sure I didn't fuse her. Never know with me.
Hey, why aren't you laying on the cooling mat?
We'll just have to wait for now.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do you want to go somewhere? If you have time, I can go. Let's go.
Yeah.
What should we do? Let's go somewhere fun.
But tea.
Okay.
Okay, where should we go? Somewhere popular would be nice. Oh, can you go to Harajuku? Yeah.
Let's go.
That's the fashion place. Harajuku. How about Takanoko Street? It'd be great if you could come shopping with me.
Okay, let's get going.
Even just going for the people watching is interesting. Anyway, let's go.
Going for the window shopping is something, not people watching.
There's a shop I like around
Oh, I
here,
guess.
so I come pretty often.
As you, this place, I guess, yeah, you would do the people watching.
Yeah. But all the people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here?
Breathing?
Anyway, let's get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople.
Yeah.
They were sold out of the clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them. Maybe she meant the people handing out like
Oh.
yeah. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone. But I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Being by myself in a crowd just makes me feel even lonelier. I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share them with, right?
Hey.
I wonder what all these people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad beneath their happy exteriors, and we'd never even know. Hey, don't you get fired up when you're thinking about helping them out?
What was that noise?
Never mind. That's not what we were talking about. Oh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally going for a knockout punch.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want.
Ooh.
Maybe there's a way to make sure An has a good time. Oh, that's right. I have something An might like. Considering An, I feel like she'd be delighted to receive something girly. That's traditional. But that's the only thing you have that you want to give up. Because you don't want to give up your flan.
Didn't I have two of these?
Maybe?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
I guess she would like that. Oh yeah, she does love sweets.
What? You're giving this to me? Oh, these desserts are amazing. They melt in your mouth with such an elegant sweetness. Thanks.
Now
Great
I want
job,
it back.
Akira. You really know when a girl like me likes things so much. It feels like I really captured On's heart. I feel like my bond with On will grow stronger soon.
Kalima.
Let's get back.
What? The fuck?
It just reminds me of that Family Guy episode where Peter takes Stewie to Disneyland World, and that guy's chasing him. He's like, Kalima. He like reaches in their chest.
That's, I think, from Indiana Jones.
Oh. Listen, my mind can go anywhere.
Apparently.
Hey,
Oh, about that stuff you got with the city armor, I mean. There's a laundromat next to the bathhouse, right? If we got spare time, maybe you could wash them. I don't have spare time. That's the problem, man.
I gotta go work at a bar, man. I gotta go to the bar. Gotta go to a bar.
Let's hang out, though.
Oh, is that my job?
That's the beef bowl place that you don't need to work at anymore.
Nope. So I have to go to Shinjuku?
Yeah. Wait. I'm sorry. Look over there. I think you gotta do that, man.
Balls.
He's Justice, I think. You know, Justice.
I hate you.
Hey, Kurusukan. Good evening.
Hey.
Good about it with you here.
I have some time before the shoot. If you're not busy, do you want to hang out?
what do you want to do?
Thank you.
Good. Then let's get going.
Joker does that the whole time. Bro, this cafe reminds me of the one from Master Raincoat.
Huh?
This cafe reminds me of the one from Raincoat with the outdoors.
Oh, cafe. I thought you said his fit, and I was like, what?
No.
And I
Who
don't.
gives a shit about his fit?
I like his sweater best. These discussions seem to be engaging for him.
I don't care.
Maybe there's a way to make sure Akechi has a good time. Oh, I have something Akechi might like.
Nope, I don't have anything for him.
Nope. Maybe I shouldn't give any gift for now.
Look, digs in his pocket. Maybe not.
I just imagine him like laying out a fan, like some flaw, and then a keychain on the table, like looking at all three. He's like, nah, and he just puts them back in the bag. I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout. I bring you over a DVD that's perfect for this stinking hot summer. We can watch it in your room, yeah? Oh, don't worry about me. If you got stuff to do, I can keep myself busy.
I'll still watch it in your room.
That settles it. See you tomorrow. You're just coming over tomorrow, huh? It's gonna be a noisy old day. Yeah, it always is with you here.
You're the one that keeps talking, bitch ass cat. I hate him so much.
I know you do. You're a good man.
Why are they always coming when it's raining?
Do you hear those cries of joy?
I hear the rain.
I'm talking about the sudden burst of posts we just got on the fan site. It must be because of how popular the Phantom Thieves are.
Good for them. It's all thanks to you.
Me? I wouldn't mind hearing that a little more often. Anyway, let me tell you about the most interesting thing I've found so far. Indiscriminate acts of violence in Shibuya. Pretty scary, huh? I can't find much more than that, though. All of the posts mention rumors that they've heard in the underground mall in Shibuya, but nothing else. It's not super reliable. It'd be good if we could find out more about those rumors, but my presence is limited to the web. You might want to try and learn more on your own if you're interested. I think you need to work at the florist for that. Hey, Akira, one of your friends is here to visit. Sounds like Ryuji's here. Come on, let's go downstairs.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll just add
Nice!
I'll just- Whee! What? Oh, wait. Let me see.
Ooh, Yusuke. We do like Yusuke.
Ooh, I like it more than you do because you didn't want to go to the bathhouse with him.
Oh, maybe you could buy someone gifts and maybe you could give it a catchy when he's being a butt and doesn't want to rank up. Let me look up what he likes.
Okay, and where to purchase the thing he likes. I'm going to open my other Danish.
Your other Danish?
Yeah, I stopped at Cinderella the other day and they had the blueberries and cream one, so I tried that one. This is just the cherries and cream and berries.
That's the one I like. Silver bangle from the jewelry store in the underground mall. It's probably expensive as fuck.
If it's him, yeah, probably.
Hey, hey!
Huh?
Oh yeah.
No. Okay, good. Oh, it's not that. Jewelry store, so up to the right. Hello!
Not even students can afford
We'll see about that. Oh, this is not the right.
Those are affordable, I guess. But still like hundreds of dollars.
I guess it would be.
Probably the diamond, yeah.
Get sassy with me.
Thank you for stopping in.
Which one? Oh, sorry. Of course.
I don't know how that's useful.
I'm not buying it, but. Yep, way to swindle a high schooler. Save after that purchase. Alright.
To Yusuke?
Hell yeah.
What was the last one we did? Was it the boat one?
I think.
As if it was the boat one, this one's pretty good too.
I've got Yusuke, so I'm gonna be good. Please hold.
Seems interesting.
Who cares?
I care.
Yusuke!
All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By
No
the way,
good.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I am here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something?
You!
Ha! You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. To be honest, I think I have found the way to pull myself out of my slump. Would you mind joining me again?
Okay, great. I hide his persona because I forgot to look.
You did because you had two of them, remember?
Oh, yeah.
let us be off.
I believe I will find what I'm looking for at the church. Let us head over there.
Is it a nun?
Our prior theme, love. It proved to be quite useful for me indeed. After an enlightening session, I once again attempted to paint. However, nothing I put on the canvas was to my satisfaction. Before the gods of art, I am not but a lost sheep. Ah, yes, lost sheep. I have come here with you for precisely that reason.
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind.
Okay.
I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do.
Okay.
Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then.
Very well, Akira. You will have to be my model today.
Score.
Yes, that must be it. That is what I need. Only a subject naked as the day they were born can convey the true anguish of birth. Now then, strip.
Yes,
Take it all.
sure.
Actually, perhaps not. Being found stark naked in a church would be even bigger news than the Phantom Thieves.
So close.
Now then.
Now then, let us begin. Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on full display. I see. So this would be... No, perhaps... It seems this is not working. I would like to capture anguish, yet you remain calm and composed. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I should not compromise, even for the sketch.
Kick him in the shin.
No.
Now, raise your hands higher. More. Give me more anguish. Bring it to its upper limits. Like this. This position. So this is the Passion of Christ. Forsaken by his disciples, abhorred all as a criminal by the public, pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the Passion. It feels as though something is boiling up within me.
But Yusuke, I love that the fact that Joker just immediately went into it, no hesitation, no questions asked, doing whatever his friend needs. That's a friend right there, man. That's a bro.
What are you children doing?
Don't ask.
Well, this is an art study. Art? That? I am attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion? Well, it is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross is a symbol of deep suffering. It also bears as much more positive message, one of resurrection, of forgiveness.
Oh.
Resurrection? Forgiveness? I'm not sure I understand. Those ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp what I'm saying right now, but try to consider that the anguish of one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. And by the way, I suggest you contain your excitement while here. You may trouble the congregation. So those shocking depictions were actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. Hope from anguish. I'm not sure I understand. I must learn more about the hearts of men. Akira, do you think I'll be able to capture the truth someday?
You'll capture my heart. I'm sure you will.
Indeed, if I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will never come to accomplish anything. This is exceedingly strange, though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror of sorts.
I'm in your debt.
If there is anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper.
Deeper!
All right.
Noise.
Hooray.
Let us return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell.
Perfect. Yes.
Wonderful.
See you.
Wonderful. Goodbye, Akira.
Best friendship. Best boy.
Apologies for this call. Could I talk to you about something? The crucifixion supposedly symbolizes resurrection, forgiveness, and hope, but I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake of picking up on only the superficial meaning. The more I think about it, the further I seem to be from understanding the abyss of my heart.
There's still hope.
Ah, so my anguish is what leads me to my hope. It's exactly what I learned earlier today. Thank you, Akira. Perhaps what I need is a change of perspective. I still have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief. I'm truly fortunate to have you by my side. I'll see you later.
Perfect. Perfect day.
Rain, huh?
Just a few degrees cooler would do it.
Perfect day!
Yes.
Hey, hey!
Alright. Okay. Psychic sensations.
Does it just sense? That seems weird. Oh, I know that one.
Me too. Palm.
Sorry, buddy.
Disgusting. Nobody wants coconuts.
Except me.
Go butts.
Cocoa butt? Is it just... No. What?
I keep... Vision keeps popping in my head. I'm just like, no, it's not that. Stop thinking that. What's this?
Stationary hotspot, heat.
Like, is it like heat blank?
That's what I think. I'm trying to think of what this is stationary and is a hot. And is hot.
Is it reads?
I don't think so. Maybe. I do read cards.
Let me see if anything.
It's not heat blank.
Andy! Hey!
Andy! It's a
Stop it.
stationary place that's usually hot, but also something people often visit. But it starts with an I.
Island?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Wait, don't.
Oh, nope.
So.
Psychic sensations.
Fortunately, this didn't really have the other ones.
Hmm?
Oh, that's dumb. It's vibes.
Oh, okay.
That's not really.
Not the vibe I get from psychics, but okay.
Yeah, I would say like, I don't know, psychics don't usually get vibes, but you usually get vibes from other people, which is kind of like a psychic read on them, but not necessarily. It's just like a unfactual read.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I would have said that any better, honestly. Heat islands, oh, I guess they are. Heat islands are any areas that are much hotter than their surroundings. They are the result of low water retention and high heat absorption of certain surfaces. When the high is over 25 degrees Celsius, it's Natsuki summer. When over 30, Manatsuki midsummer. When it's over 35, most should be extremely hot.
All right.
I see.
Oh well, even I couldn't figure that one out because you're
Not
fucking
stupid.
stupid. But yeah, I've never heard of a heat island before. That one was a weird one.
I should write something.
Least favorite crossword so far. Who wants to hang out?
It's the news flashing in different times.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Flush.
Thank you. She'll get like this. I guess I'll hang out with Kawakami.
And then probably get a Mementos visit.
Switches. Okay. I have her somewhere, right?
San Francisco.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh. Hi.
I'm Becky, Gorilla Maid of the Maid World. The type of work we do depends on how. Oh, it's you. Does your room need cleaning, or did you need me to cook for you? I provide all sorts of services, but there's stuff I need to talk to you about. So, would you request me?
Hey.
Call her over.
I'll head over right now.
Way.
Hey, hey.
I'm actually really like the antique feel of this room, but I have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takashi-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I have to do.
That's really what you want.
What I want? Takashi-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to Takashi-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here?
You knew him. You should know.
I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them.
We're trying to get him to focus on his studies. Don't think you're a bad teacher.
That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and
hey,
my maid job.
whoa.
What do you think?
No. I need my teacher. How do I reach these kids? They're running away.
Another scolding, huh? But you're right. I'm just running away. Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still feel the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now.
If you quit being a teacher, you honestly would have no reason to pay those people anymore because they couldn't do jack. That's your answer.
Kurusukun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takeshi-kun like this.
Mistakes can be fixed. Sometimes.
I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takeshi-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money.
If only you thought of that at the beginning.
And that is my answer. Well, what do you think?
Be confident in your answer.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within.
Unless you cheat off them on a test.
I learned that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. I feel Kawakami's strength in me.
Hooray.
All right.
Hooray. I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students, especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled just like Takeshi-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you.
That's reassuring.
Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takeshis.
I'm sure that'll go over great.
I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face.
Absolutely. There ain't gonna be no issues.
Alright, it's time for me to go.
No issues from the people that came to the hospital room where you were resting to demand money.
Thanks.
Thank you. See you later.
Never hear from them again.
Oh, is this Master? Thank you so much for today. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. To be honest, I always kind of knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do.
You're welcome.
You're a sweet kid. I haven't really recognized all you've done, so thank you, really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night.
Well, I've been doing it for 27 years already. Ain't stopping now.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you won't be able to get the mementos thing from her because now I think they come to the school to approach her during the day, and school is closed right now.
Fuck.
Oh, who the fuck is this?
Hey!
I'm going to your place tomorrow. I'll be on standby at the hideout. There's a book I want to read, and the dorm's so hot that I can't stand it. How about joining me? Don't worry if you already have plans. I'll be stopping by either way. See you tomorrow. Yusuke's coming over, huh? I bet he just wants to cool off. Oh, well, I'm going to bed.
No, he wants to read, like you said.
Well, he also wants to cool off because the dorms are hot.
We said just wants to cool off. I'm about to chuck this phone out the window.
Senpai, do you want to do some training today? The truth is, I want to try something a little different. I was hoping maybe you could come join me. I'm extra proud of today's curry. You better savor it.
Hey, hey!
Shut up.
I'm not reading Montgomery's
No.
lines when he's just jabbing. Just talking to talk.
Just to remind you, he's still there.
This one's a bit difficult. There have
What are
been
you
some
just
strange...
pulling out of your pocket, Mishima? Jeez Louise!
There have been some strange happenings in the back alley of Shibuya Central Street. Apparently, people have been finding dead or hurt cats back there pretty frequently.
I will kill them.
Then you gotta work at your job at the 7-Eleven. It happens so often, people are starting to think someone might be abusing them.
I will kill them.
It wasn't me. Yeah, only the scum of the earth would take their aggression out on the weak innocent animals. Anyway, there's only so much info I've been able to get from the forum. If you're worried about this, I think you'll need to go investigate it yourself. Maybe some of the employees down on Central Street would know more details about it. Calling for justice for cats. Hey Akira, one of your friends is here to visit. Sounds like Yusuke's here. Come on, let's go downstairs.
I'll do what I want, man. So,
Blah, blah,
Yusuke.
blah.
Alright, so.
Blah, blah, blah. This will be the end. This will be the end.
I should write something.
That's the spirit, Senpai. We're going to train at the batting cages.
Oh, hell yeah, smack her with the ball.
Let's meet up there. It'll be fun, I promise.
Honestly, I kind of wish we had one of those nearby. It feels like it would be so fun.
Honestly, yeah. Probably didn't expect to be meeting me at the batting center, huh?
It's a surprise to do something
I thought so, but I'm glad you decided to humor me. Batting helps you train your reflexes and dynamic vision. It also strengthens your stance. And really, those are important elements in gymnastics, too. It all sounds pretty plausible, right? Actually, I just wanted to come here. Honestly, I wanted you to see me hit a home run.
This seems kind of sudden.
I remembered something from when I was little. My father used to take me to the batting cages a lot. The other kids were scared of getting hit by baseballs, but I just loved swinging the bat around. Every time I hit one, I kept thinking, it doesn't matter how fast they are, I'll slam them into orbit. I thought if I tried to put myself back in that headspace, I could get some ideas on how to get my boldness back. What do you think? That could work, right? Maybe stick to gymnastics.
Go ahead, I'll watch.
I feel so energized now. I'll show you what I can do, Karusa-senpai.
I hope one hits her in the head. No helmet?
Next up to the plate, Kasumi Yoshizawa. Here I go.
Now you deserve to be hit,
Now come on.
dumbass.
Were they always this fast? I'll get the next one.
Dumbass.
You might want to
It's the
stand
next
back
one
a
that
little.
counts.
Okay, no more warm-ups. From now on, I'm gonna be 100% home runs. Eep! What the?
You suck.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I knew I was rusty, but I didn't expect to miss all of them.
I did.
I never see the ball coming, and I kept flinching. I didn't think my slump was hitting me this hard.
Quit blaming it on your slump. You already said you shouldn't do that last time. Don't give up yet.
Senpai, you're right. I'll give it one more shot. Don't hit it. Stay calm. Don't be scared. Eyes on the ball.
My turn.
Here I go. Come on.
Miss.
What? I did it.
We did
I did it, Senpai. I hit the ball.
Congratulations.
I'd never have done it without your encouragement,
I
Senpai.
wish one of the options was finally.
Up until now, I've only been working for myself. I was so desperate to make a good impression. But since I started hanging out with you, Karusa-senpai, I started feeling like I wanted to live up to your expectations. And that's feelings helped me feel so much stronger. I'd forgotten how it felt to work that hard on someone else's behalf. You should not be doing this for somebody else. You should be doing it because you want to. What sort of backwards?
I don't know. She's stupid.
Yes.
Right, of course. Does that mean that I'm helping you and you should be helping yourself?
Exactly.
Ever since I met you, Senpai, I've been discovering so many things about myself. But now I feel like I'm closer than ever to getting my confidence back.
Please.
Oh right,
listen to
I've
me.
been feeling a lot more limber and energized lately too. And I'm not totally back to normal yet, but even my grades have been going back up.
Hey, don't care. It's not over yet.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I still need to show you what I can do. Next time you won't have to watch me fumbling with a bat. I'll show you an all new full power gymnastics routine.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast birthed a bond clad in the heart's strength. This union, born and embraced by will unyielding,
We
shall
did it,
become
Andy.
the balefire that lights thy
Ending.
path.
Indy!
Thou hast
We
gained
did
a
it!
glimpse of the faith's
Hooray!
truth, granting thee further power to tread the abyss.
Hi. What are you doing? Why are you hiding? Come here. Come here.
All right.
He's like, no.
Anyway, we've still got a lot to hit. I think it's your turn, Senpai.
Also, I'm calling BS. This is our last thing, and none of this was voice acted.
Give it all the gut you've got. Smash it into outer space. I mean, I've got bad news. There's more to it, but it's during the bonus stuff. I sweated it out in about it.
End game.
I
Why is there always a ding dong bing bong?
Ding dong, ding dong.
Good effort.
Thank you very much for today.
I hate my life.
Pee 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 pee. Oh, Carusa Senpai, thank you so much for coming with me today. I haven't swung a bat in a while. My arms still feel kind of weird.
And you wouldn't even let me sing Wing One.
I was kind of hoping to knock it out with a clang, but I'm just happy I managed to hit the ball. It's nice to dip into sports aside from gymnastics. Was there anything else you wanted to try, Senpai?
No. I personally love swimming, so.
Oh, swimming. That's great full body exercise. Good for a well-balanced muscle tone. And since it's not as stressful on your bones and joints, it enhances your cardiopulmonary functions as well. Perhaps we can go next time. Or wait, do I even own a swimsuit? I don't think I have anything other than leotards. You could just wear your leotard. I have a request for you, Carusa Senpai.
What?
May I ask you to join me for more things from now on? When I'm with you, I just feel so much more capable. Whether you go train again or just hang out and chat, please reach out whenever.
Never.
Okay, I'll let you go.
I'll never talk to you again.
Until the end of the game.
Shut up.
Man, it's hot.
Man, it's hot.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He found this toy again.
Yep. It's probably my fault.
Ooh, calling me.
My readings foretold that you'll have good luck today. Shall we do a test?
Should I go do a...
Does she rank up right now?
No.
No. Okay, so I think go to the train station. I don't know if you accepted the job at the one place yet. So go to the train station and look at the job magazines and make sure we should be, yeah, that one. Right there.
What are your thoughts?
Hi. Okay, you did get them. So it's 777, I think, that gets you the cat one.
Okay.
Oh, but is that daily? Wait.
What are your thoughts?
Time of day?
Afternoon.
Oh.
So does that mean like after, like...
Yeah, so I think like during the day.
Damn it.
But you could go do the bar one at least.
This one?
No. You'll have to go talk to Mama.
Okay, and that's in...
Yeah, there.
Is that the place? Oha? Oh,
Yeah, that's where Oya's at.
Oha. Oh, yeah?
Oha.
Who
Oha. Yeah.
dared?
What?
Whistled.
A barker.
I know. It's the worst.
Oh, honey.
You're here again, boy? Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay?
Hey, hey!
We have a target we haven't identified yet, right? Maybe you can gather some more info while you're working.
That's rough.
What? Don't you know it's not polite to stare? Wait, yeah, this sort of thing isn't unusual around here. No, can I talk to her again?
Come on.
Maybe I want to stay away from Ichiko-chan for now, kid. She's, well, she's pretty hammered.
Oh, don't worry. I plan on it.
When a woman her age gets this drunk, even I get worried.
I mean...
It's about time I hired some extra help around the place. He'd have to be cute, though. I'd want someone easy on the eyes. Charming help is so hard to find.
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry. Young guys like you aren't my type. Okay, I
That's
guess you don't
rough.
have enough charm. Alright, you don't have enough charm.
Fudge you! Fudge you! Fudge you! Fudge you!
You take care now.
Okay. Let's play out the old. Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Have we seen this movie? Is it a new movie yet?
Wow.
Story of a robot cat who rents out useful tools but charges a high premium for his services.
Well,
What about in the other city?
what's up?
Yeah, knowledge is the last thing I need. Oh, kindness. Well,
You do need kindness too.
I do. I guess
I should write
that's
something.
the move tonight.
But if this is the one that you've already seen,
I don't know which one is.
Wow.
oh, you haven't seen this.
Okay. It's
Spent a
yeah.
long time in prison.
Well,
Let's see it.
well then.
Let's grab a seat.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
The bishop guy is too much. He should cut the other guy some slack. Yeah. Damn it.
Let's head back.
I'm gonna have to see what my levels are. Use the restroom.
The restroom.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Potty.
What do I think?
It is a-
Relax on the toilet.
It's totally a place to relax. Alright.
Somewhat close to knowledge, okay. Somewhat close to charm. No idea. No idea. Somewhat close.
Okay. So somewhat close to the two I really need to
Yeah.
get up. Get up, get up, get up and go now. Use mags, and hang out with Cole.
So I guess. You could go work at that place for the cat thing.
Oh yeah. Where's that?
It's there.
Here?
Yeah, I think so.
Central Street. I remember here. I don't know.
I believe so. Convenience store. Up. I think it's the 24. No.
Oh.
777. The convenience store that Ryuji has a hoodie for.
Yeah.
Hey,
Working at the convenience store will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, your charm will improve.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, and I think you get kindness from the flower shop. I think you might have to do this twice, so we'll just start here. You can raise your charm by learning how to handle customers. Do you want to work this part-time job?
Oh, work.
Oh, are you the one who applied for the part-time job? I'll call the manager. Please wait a moment.
Please stand by.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're Akira Kurusu. You applied for the job, right?
I want one of those meat buns.
Well, I like Morgan in the window.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
be
supposed-
asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your coworkers to learn the ropes.
Thank you very much.
Alright, I expect you to do your best. Oh, right. You'll get paid more for the days you work especially hard, as opposed to the
jobs.
days you don't work very hard.
Those days we cut your pay in half.
Wow.
Wow, she's good. Just look at that service. Whew, we had a lot of customers today. It's the campaign. We're giving extra points on any day of the month with the 7.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai. So, did watching me give you an idea of what to do?
Perfectly.
Oh, how promising. In that case, I'll expect great things of you.
So,
Let me give you one pointer.
It's
Remember?
my only one. Here you go.
Remember where the barcodes are. That alone will save you a ton of time.
That is true.
Yep. How about I test you while we're on the subject? You know Cow's Milk 777's brand milk? Can you tell me where the barcode is?
Inside. Isn't? I feel like it'd be this. Right?
Yeah, I feel like it would be that. Close. I'll give you points for noticing the trivia section. It's actually next to the company logo. See it right there above the trivia?
Oh, because I'm not holding it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to act like a big shot senpai.
Man, chocolate milk sounds so good right now.
Honestly, yeah. But it's little bits of knowledge like this that'll help you keep your cool when it counts.
Gonna have
Good
to make
work
a trip
today.
to 7-Eleven.
Sorry to keep you. I hope you're tired. I know you're tired.
I hope you're tired.
Have a good rest of your day.
You damn kid. Coming in here thinking like you know the job after one day.
Come back soon.
hey,
Shibuya Senpai had some great tips. Every month, more customers will shop on the dates that end in 7. By skillfully handling these customers, you will improve your charm and earn more money than usual. Well, good work today. You learned how to be more considerate of others through dealing with customers. Honestly, yes.
So was like all last month just like super
Oh,
wanna head back?
time?
you're almost done, right? Let's get you your pay and go home. Oh, maybe. I don't know. 7-7? It looks like we'll have to work here again to get more information on the target.
Fine by me.
At least we got money.
And charm. Charming money.
Shit plus shit equals shit sandwich. That was my favorite message.
Okay.
It was the message on the fan site thing. It said shit plus shit equals
Oh.
shit sandwich.
I missed that. Anyway, another corporate scandal. Haven't there been a lot of those lately?
What is Medjed doing?
It's hard to tell when they aren't making any
The
moves.
Phantom Thieves have kept their silence too.
Is our country gonna be done for when the deadline comes? We're doomed. Doomed.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Beep,
no.
beep, beep, beep.
Oh, no.
Is it just me or have there been a ton of info leaks lately? It's not Medjed, right? I think they'd make it into a much more theatrical occasion. You're right, they didn't make any declarations or anything.
Yeah, like on the company screen, they'd put like, blame the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah. Still, it's quite a headache, is it?
Especially when you keep texting me about it.
The hate we're getting online is insane too. People are treating us like this is our fault. They may denounce us if we don't hurry and take care of this. Has anyone come up with a plan for solving the problem?
There's no hope.
It is too early to give up now. We should try to approach it from a few different angles. We have to do whatever we can. Either way, simply relying on Futaba will not do. Well, if we run out of options, that might be our only choice.
Okay.
Cool conversation. There's a movie I want to see. I'll be leaving soon if you'd care to join me. It's called...
Damn it! No! I could have experienced the brilliance of that movie with him!
I'm sorry, but...
literally one day too late.
Yep.
Or in my case, did it one day too early. Alright.
Who wants to hang out there?
Where? Here?
Oh, well, there too.
Oh, here?
Oh, cause.
Because I can't get into school. Oh, this is awkward. I don't know what to do. What should I do?
Who's up there? Is it just Oya, or is it the fortune teller?
Oh, it's Mishima. Let's go and see Mishima. You go see my pal Mishima. My God.
I should write something.
I should write something. I want Sunny too.
Running downstairs.
Yeah, they're in the fridge out in the garage.
The Phantom Thieves are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys. As do I, of course.
Oh, I forgot to see how it is Persona.
So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Hey, I'd like to talk to you today about how I'm helping you guys. Do you have time? Let's do it.
What do I do? I'm not new Persona. Oh.
Come on,
Let's go
get
somewhere
going.
close then.
Sorry.
One sec. That was from Akiyama-kun. He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. It sounded serious. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me?
No.
Wah wah.
Oh.
Akiyama-kun? Mishima?
Wait, isn't he the guy that was an asshole to him?
Yeah. Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not gonna be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right?
What friend?
Friends? Huh? You guys ain't friends? Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. If this loser's supposed to be a friend, who was gonna help you? If you ain't got anything to do with this little bitch, Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here.
Okay.
Come on, Toru. Looks like we're just gonna have to go have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no, I'm begging you. Sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back if you catch my drift. This is just what you get for trying to screw us over.
Screwing around.
Aha, you're so cruel, Yuta-kun. Akiyama-kun. Kurusu, run.
I'm not leaving.
Are you sure? I don't want to get you involved, though having you here is definitely reassuring.
It's because I'm tall.
I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun,
Are you gonna hit him with a traffic cone?
Hey, you guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. Huh? You're still here? Run away, you idiot.
You're the one that called me.
You better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? And if you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically.
Pretty smart.
Hey, what should we do?
What should I do?
We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of a stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you.
Believe in yourself.
Kurusu, you're right.
Just with the one musical note.
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted given your previous criminal records. How'd you know about that? It doesn't matter how. Just leave Akiyama alone and we'll be even.
I'm gonna guess you took a shot in the dark.
Then if you keep your word, I'll delete the video, the backup too. You'll delete them now. No. Yuta-kun? I've had enough of this shit. No, I think he did background looking up stuff for Akiyama-kun before. Man, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. My whole act would have broken down if they didn't back off when they did. They really suck, huh?
You were super cool.
You think so? Even if I peed in my pants a little?
Don't announce that.
The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once.
I'm looking for Ray Finkel in a clean pair of shorts.
Oh, and thanks for sticking by me, Cruz. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure that nobody has to go through stuff like this again. Mishima seems extra motivated.
Just gonna ignore the dude sitting down over there.
Noise.
Alright.
I
Okay.
mean, he's not our friend.
He sucks.
Akiyama-kun, are you okay? It looks like they really laid in on you. Mishima, why'd you help me?
I don't know.
Huh? You didn't need to get involved.
You called me.
Sorry.
It looked like you were really in trouble, though, so I stepped up. Is that so? Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? I'm fine. Just go.
Oh.
Alright. Come on, Kurusu.
Well, see you later.
No, thank you. What an asshole.
Pee 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 pee. What? Did it vibrate the controller on your head? Kurusu, sorry, are you okay to
I'm
talk
like,
right now?
I had in the right spot, so like the screen vibrated. I guess it made like my eyes vibrate or something. They're like, whoa.
The panic is fully kicking in. I'm shaking so bad I need to talk to someone. Hey, you think I'll be okay? What if those guys secretly followed me home? Oh, but I have a model gun I got for self-defense and my security system's top of the line, so I'm safe, right?
You'll be fine.
Where did all this confidence come from? Oh, but I do feel a little calmer now that I got to talk to you about it. Anyway, I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just crash, but I gotta do some research on these guys. Ugh, and I have to mod the fan site too. It's looking like another all-nighter. Ha! Thanks for listening through all that, though. Okay, see you.
Oh, Mishima.
See you. Beep, beep, beep,
Jeez Louise.
Are you still awake? I'm worried about what's going to happen and can't fall asleep. But all we can do is now is pray and wait. Oh, I know. Want to go pray at the shrine together? How about Meiji Shrine? If we're gonna go, we should go big.
What a interesting place to...
Actually, maybe you... cause she's not ready to rank up yet, right?
Yes. Like, yes, you're right. Should I just commit?
Oh, it's up to you. I think you see Takemi there, maybe. It's up to you.
I know.
It's one of those special event things. Thanks! I'll see you tomorrow then. Good night. Meiji Shrine is a Shinto shrine, right? I never thought Lady Ann would be into that traditional stuff.
Ooh.
Alright.
You have information. Go to Meiji Shrine now. You can invite people. Blah 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 blah. You should probably plug your phone in, dude. Like how many times do you have it where you don't plug it in? It's insane. It still works after this point. You know how people will pray before filming movies so that'll go smoothly? Should we try praying to the gods too? It could be about us.
For the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. For the future of the Phantom Thieves. Oh, but I don't really know how to pray properly. What should I do? Maybe I'll ask someone. Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Is that so?
What a surprise seeing you in a place like this. Were you on a date? Such an odd location for someone your age.
We're friends.
Is that so? Well, not that I care.
Rude.
Is this someone you know, Akira? No, not at all. Don't worry about me. I don't intend to intrude. Oh, I assume you're here for your college entrance exams. You'd mentioned them before. Shake the bell twice and put in the offering, then bow twice, clap twice, and bow once again. Wasn't that what you wanted to ask? Are you a psychic?
You're amazing, Doc.
Wait, you're a doctor?
Wow. All the points.
Well, you really helped us out. Thank you very much. Sure, although you may want to use this time to actually study for the exams instead of praying. We just got told. Exams? Wait, I think I recognize her.
Right.
That's the doctor who gets us our medicine. Oh, I see. Wait, you've been here the whole time?
Unfortunately.
How rude. I'm here to protect you. Yeah, sure. Anyway, what is this about? Praying for college entrance exams?
Yep.
We asked earlier if she could get us some super stimulants to help us study.
I see.
Yeah. Wait, wouldn't the gods be mad to get a visit from a cheater?
Let's get back.
Thanks for today. Let's go home.
Alright, on.
I'm not using them for entrance exams. I'm using them for the freaking
Man, it's hot.
dungeons. But
I never said she was smart.
no, I don't think anybody has
Let's
ever
do it.
claimed she was smart.
Morgana might.
Well, nobody has ever claimed Morgana is smart either.
I gotta use the restroom.
I'll go get you a Sunny D.
Thanks. We'll be right back.
Ow, my knee.
Oh jeez, my knee. Yeah, and we're back.
Let's do it.
It's not the button I meant to hit, but we'll just go ahead and save again. Alright.
I'd like to try billiards. All we can really do is wait. I'm sure everyone's anxious. How does that sound?
What are your thoughts?
How about a match? I'm at the church. Please visit if you'd like.
We'll see. Alright, so... Hold me. You little bitch. Ugh. It's like I shouldn't give him his gift now, because he would probably...
Yeah, probably.
I'm burning up.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that was just a little weirded out by the way she said that. That's crazy. Alright, you
Hi.
butthead.
Hey.
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out
Thank
with
you.
this shit face. No boy, he's enjoying himself. Yep, there it is. We'll grow stronger soon. Oh, it doesn't even give me the option if it's gonna
see you
grow
later.
soon.
That's nice.
So I guess that's a sign to use it. Have the Phantom Thieves said anything yet? QS Phantom Theft? I can't read English, but that was in English.
I heard they were buying tainted ingredients. They're done for.
Another leak? What are they doing?
Did the Phantom Thieves do it?
It was really boring this time, though.
Your face is boring.
Wow, probably. I ate all my food! Okay.
So I went to go see Shiho in the hospital. We talked about all sorts of stuff while I was there. But that just made me think of even more I wanted to talk about. Do you think you could listen to what I have to say?
I'm eating. Well, you actually aren't eating, but
Yo,
Yeah. What a cool guy. I've been off for like weeks, Morgana. Where have you been?
Well then. Nice.
It's healthy. Hello.
Sorry for the sudden call. It's Shibuya from the store. I was wondering if you intend to come in today. It's a double points day for card holders, so we're getting kind of slammed. If you could help out, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, right, and the manager said you'll get paid extra for really busy days. It's fine if you can't, but if you've got time, please come help out.
That sounds a bit enticing. But first, yeah, Fantasy Thief set. Knockbacks. Heroic set. Vacuum cutter. Cereal new cracker. Well, I gotta go for the Phantom Thief set.
Just so I know, they said every once in a while I put some tune in the ostracized or hate the whole thing.
Okay.
He just isn't the name, so we'll try to ostracize him. Okay,
Night. What old word?
Ostracized?
Yeah.
For reference, all we heard was Rio, I'm not getting a bath.
Well then.
Well then. Alright, I guess I'll go work at the store? There's people I can hang out with, but also like double point day. And also ups my charm, so.
True.
Oh wait, I forgot I can. No, I've already clicked here. I forgot I can fast travel to. Oh shit. I hit R1 because I want to run faster. It's R2.
What do you want to do?
Actually, let me do some
Take
stuff.
your time.
Oh, we got it. That's not too bad though. Okay,
What do you want to do?
I'll go to work.
Oh, thank God.
When you will come into work when it's short-staffed.
Oh, you're coming in today? That'd be so helpful.
Why are you
There's
wearing
no
a
end-
uniform, kid? There's no school right now.
There's no end to these customers. Just keep her cool and don't forget to smile. Maybe he's doing bonus study. Those are Edo rice balls. Getting 2 rice balls in one package is quite the bargain. There's a barcode on the back of the bamboo-like packaging. That's a racing newspaper. I feel for those horses being put to work. There's a barcode next to the comment section. There's a sudden rush of customers as soon as Shibuya-senpai goes on break. Let's focus on finding the barcodes and quickly getting through the crowd. Edo rice balls. Where is the barcode again? The back, I think.
The back.
There it is. Let's scan it.
Bro, you're outside. Shut up.
This packaging definitely stimulates my appetite more than the basic plastic ones.
Nice go.
Alright, that was some perfect barcode slaying.
You did great.
Good work on handling all that by yourself. You've been such a big, huge
Good
help.
work today.
Thanks for your hard work. Keep it up.
Hey.
Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others dealing with customers.
Yeah.
Nice.
You've done great dealing with customers today. I'm sure you can look forward to your pay.
Oh yeah.
Well, looks like we'll need to do more work if we want information on the target.
Dang.
Man, it's hot.
Man, it's hot.
Well, at least you're getting charms so that you can go do your other job. Shall we do a test? The shop's open again today. I look forward to seeing you.
Wow. Yo.
Who knows if she's even ready to level up, man.
Mm-hmm. Just hang out with the fortune teller. Even though she's not going up. Well, I guess I'll hang with her. If I have to.
I'll just add this.
I'll just add this. Whoosh.
I'm going to shrivel up.
Yeah, you're gonna melt. Do a test. Let's hang out with her. Here we go. Oh gosh. Mystified. Satisfied.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodness gracious, people.
I'll be on standby at the hideout tomorrow. Truth be told, I found something interesting. It's a DVD that talks about paintings from around the world. Although I bought it, I don't have a device to play.
My baby.
And even if I did have one, the cicadas are noisy at my dormitory. As such, I'd like to borrow your room. Don't worry, if you already have plans, I'll be stopping by either way.
Sounds good.
I'll go to your place tomorrow to hang out, if that's alright. Yusuke's coming tomorrow, huh? Might be nice to hang out with him.
It's always nice to hang out with him.
Yeah, you bite your tongue, cat.
Bite it off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Hey, you scared? Just on. Well, I guess I can just hang out with. Well, let me see what the DVD does.
Hi.
Ooh. Some charm, eh? Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Indeed.
Excellent. I hope you'll enjoy it.
I will go along with this.
Beyond the more historically renowned European arts, the works of South America are quite intriguing. Vibrant colors are integral to their unique style. You would never see such radiance in a Japanese work. Although I must say your television fails to accurately reproduce their brilliant allure. Might I suggest that you perhaps invest in a newer model?
If you pay for that, so mean. If I can find a good deal.
So that's what you
So you are already partaking in the search process. In this era of endless commodities, you prefer to shop for the greatest bargain. A fine attitude indeed. Either way, I am surprised you even managed to get your hands on such an old television.
Yeah, look at the yellow, white, red plugins back there.
Yusuke and I enjoyed a program about art on my CRTV television. I feel like I'm starting to see the world a little different.
Like in color. Damn it. Stupid.
This was a wonderful experience. To have come all this way only to depart fills me with such profound sorrow.
Do you have some time?
I don't suppose you have plans after this.
This time I've got other plans.
I see.
I see. That's disappointing. I suppose it was too sudden a request. My apologies. I shall head home at once. Well, at least it's not ready.
Let us part ways here.
I must express my gratitude for your escorting me here. Now then, fare thee well.
Hooray! Oh, the bathhouse would have given me more charm.
Rain, huh?
It's a few degrees cooler
Yo.
would do. Another box came for you.
Hooray!
Boss looks inside. He's like, what the fuck does he have lockpicks for?
'Cause that's how he got inside my house.
Of course, of course.
Hey, hey!
Here.
Necessary for dares?
Truths. Just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Fables lesson. I hate when it says that, so I'm like, lesson. I'm like, no, that's the another
It starts
word.
with an M. Not the half I would usually think of, but yeah.
Oh, it could be goat. Wait, no, not griffin. I'm thinking of chimera. Rock.
No.
What kind of climber?
The blink of a story.
Ah, that's it. Is it an E or an A?
A.
What is necessary for tears? Courage?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Kind of climber. G's down. Out.
Like, coastal is a word that would fit in there, but I can't think of a coastal climber. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Social.
Oh. Basically used almost on the letters of coastal.
Pretty much. I literally was just like,
A common test of courage is the entering of a scary or intimidating places. In Japan, these locations often tend to be unlit graveyards and temples. The traditional courage testing parlor game 100 Supernatural Tales grew popular amongst samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve.
All right.
I see.
yeah, you can never figure them out because they're stupid.
Excuse me, princess.
You're stupid.
She really just wants to practice shogi with you. You
That's the base of our relationship. She might be the only one I can hang out with. I could have hung out with you, scared the best.
Star. I mean, her stuff is good too.
I forget what her name is.
Oh yeah, she's Star.
What's the chances? That's what I thought.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Velvet room.
Hey, inmate!
Boom. Right in the booty. I need a star.
Time for some change your mind.
I need
You'd
a
like
star
to these are the
persona.
paths you have walked.
Okay. It's gonna be on the end, probably. I got one.
Go down.
This persona,
He's so baby.
you'll withdraw this persona.
So cute. I wonder if I can make one though. Actually, let me go see. Even though I'd have to buy more personas afterwards, but you know.
Execute them. Let us begin the search.
I can do him.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Oh yeah, I'm not leveled actually. He's technically out of my level, even though I can create him with whatever power, but I don't like cheating. So I'll just buy a baby persona.
Change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
I wish he would just stay toggled.
This fee is required. Then accept this persona. Are you finished? What?
Bye.
It's time, inmate.
It's time, inmate. Wait, oh, she actually sent me my phone so I can go right away. Hey.
What a downpour.
Okay.
Although my thinking gets sharper on rainy days, it's raining too hard today. The noise is making it hard to focus. Do you remember our promise? You'd become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. In order to do so, I would like you to start off by learning the basics of shogi. Would you like to play a match?
Yeah. Hang
I
out
look
with
forward to
her.
it.
Well, then I look forward to this match.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye, cat.
I'll start.
Right, I was just about to say that.
Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Haha, useless. Awaken, dragon. Let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark inferno rook. Can you hear them, the wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield? What an incompetent king. A soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. At last, everything is in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur attack. Check.
Oh, sweat drops.
I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom.
I like the attitude change.
Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my, subjects. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird, or that I'm an otaku, or that I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly I think I'm weird too.
Don't worry about them.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcoming relief. I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought.
Cool. Rank up.
All right.
That will do for today. Oh, there's something I wanted to mention. Do you read weekly magazine? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one.
You're like an idol. But you don't want to do it.
You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it at a newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to shogi, perhaps maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today.
Weird to have an interview at night, but okay.
Until next time.
Goodbye.
No.
Oh, she didn't even call you.
Hey!
No, because I need more. I need more targets. I need all the targets. I forgot to get juice the other day.
Oh shit! How many days have we just missed juice?
It's so hard to tell when just no school to help. As much as when hanging out with Yusuke, I should probably go work at the place again.
I mean, if you want.
I need to get the
Well, I was just thinking that Yusuke hangouts have been rarer than
true.
only days where you can only hang out with Ryuji hangouts have been. I don't think you've gotten rid of any of them, have you? Unless you just made them stop.
No, I didn't. He was level 36, I'm level 35. I'm like, even though I'm allowed to make personas outside my level range, I don't want to do it.
All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I am here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something?
You!
Ha! You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. You know, I would not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. Please, Akira, I will need your help again. Couldn't you join me?
Yes!
I'm in your debt.
I owe you one. It seems the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You will see soon enough. Follow me.
Walk this way.
Yes.
Oh.
This place has not changed in the slightest.
Feels nostalgic.
Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of my heart, I am no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I have spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to reevaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of an inspiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this
What?
be?
The door has jammed.
Oh no.
I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now that it has finally broken. I doubt you will be able to force your way through here. You must have a steady hand if you wish to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Akira, you are capable of fixing it? You never cease to amaze me.
Hooray.
Let us be off.
Let us head inside.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like the distant past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. Ah, and over here was a bookshelf filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life?
Are you okay?
Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move on their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Akira, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in?
Maybe he was sympathetic at the time.
So we return to matters of the heart yet again. It truly is a mysterious beast. It seems pretty dangerous to tell somebody who's got, like, Stockholm Syndrome that maybe the guy was a good guy after all. But
No, we're not saying he's a good guy, but he probably took him in just because he did feel sympathy.
I feel like if he felt any sympathy, he would have... I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying he's a good guy at all.
No, I know that. It's kind of like a weird thing to be like, maybe you shouldn't hate him completely, you know, but I don't know. It's just kind of like a hard conversation to have, I think. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house in that loathsome palace, the kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition. Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Were you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. You made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But the painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now.
Oh, the painting at the exhibition? That was, like, gorgeous. That one?
Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what's holding you back. Please take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun. Without putting my name on my art. Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe. But you have chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, you can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon. You just walked in here.
Yes.
The Japanese Art Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me.
Literally.
It seems good luck is simply a characteristic of
I'm
yours.
in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader.
I wouldn't agree since I have Morgana following me.
And we get arrested at some point. Again.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall we return home?
I must be going now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
Farewell.
Even though it's toned down, like, social links are pretty interesting.
Yeah. Like, it's actually about him and his struggles.
Yeah.
I apologize, Akira. I lost my composure today. If that was you losing your composure, man, like... The emotions I felt in that house still remain with me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, that gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him?
He had a certain dignity.
I had no idea he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again.
Okay.
I think my voice is going.
Yeah, I was about to say once we get to, like, the evening part, I think I might be done for the night.
Man, it's hot.
Man, it's hot.
Man, it's hot.
Let's do it.
You want to talk to your favorite pompous customer?
Yeah, we'll save that for next time. Save one more time. Okay.
Well, today wasn't too bad for
No.
anger. There wasn't that many phone call or text message chains.
Which help, I mean, it helps because we're not, like, at the story just yet.
Yeah.
And most of the social links were people I like, so. And granted, though, one Kasumi one I had fun time with making fun of her.
Oh, the glasses one? Or
Yeah, the glasses one.
I was trying to figure out what the other one was, and I can't remember.
Because that also was the,
Oh, the batting cage one.
yeah. Because that one also entailed the, fire stake.
Yeah, Morgana.
cheese.
Yeah, Morgana didn't really talk to us that much. Our Akechi things were just hanging out to spend time with, and not really
Talking.
discussions. And then the Kasumi ones were at least we kind of had fun making fun of her.
Yeah.
Her social links. Without getting too irritated. Because even, like, the food one was kind of funny when you're just like, you gave me this small amount of food.
Yeah. And then we were able to max out Ryuji today.
Yeah, and I think we're getting pretty close with An.
Yeah.
I think we've only got, like, 4 more with her, and now we've got 4 more with, I think less than 4 with An, and 4 more with Yusuke. Kawakami, we've only got 2 more.
Well, that will have to wait until
Or-
after the break.
Yeah.
It's 2 more.
Yeah, I think technically the next time you hang out with her, it's really just to get the name. So it's not like a full level up, but then we'll be able to go into mementos, and then you gotta do the convenience store level up. Probably one more time, I would think. And then we gotta do the flower
Bar.
shop a couple times.
And the bar. If I get my charm up.
Yeah. Well, the bar's at night.
Oh, yeah, true.
The other 2 are during the day.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good stream.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
We got quite a few days before Futaba, so I think we'll at least be able to probably get the info for the convenience store, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
if we're doing
the flower shop.
probably the bar too.
If I can get my charm there.
Yeah, I'm
Which
thinking.
I should.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe one more time at the convenience store.
Since yeah, because that gives you like 3 points. So.
And then hopefully the flower shop, getting the info for that will level it up. Cause that would be nice to get it, be able to hang out with Takemi. Cause she's only got a couple more left too.
Yeah.
Cause I think she's at 7. So
Well, hers is kindness, isn't it?
Yeah, she needs what the flower shop gives you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if just doing the flower shop's gonna be enough to max that, but
Probably not.
we'll find out. Yeah, I like Takemi. I don't know who Buddy wants to date yet. Because she doesn't like Kasumi. I don't think she wants to date the teacher.
It's a bit too weird for me.
Probably not. Oh yeah, definitely not Makoto. I don't think she's really down for dating An.
And An's not terrible.
Yeah, An's not terrible. her social link is kind of funny. Honestly.
It is. Hers isn't one of those ones that's just fun to.
Hers is like Risei's social link, almost like completely the same.
But it makes more sense.
But it's funnier.
Yeah, that too.
An isn't as whiny. She's just kind of dumb. Risei just whines.
Well, Risei's just like, it's not who I am, and at the end, it is who I am. But, yeah. I mean, I've been having fun with her social link.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun with the Model 1. I'm like, ooh. Don't say that.
I think that just leaves, I don't think she'll want to date Futaba either.
Probably not, but that'll be determined.
Because Futaba's mental age is like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, my voice is starting to go.
And I'm not feeling the greatest today.
Yeah, Buddy is kind of sick today. I'm not used to reading a ton of stuff. Unfortunately, since it's all hangouts, it's going away.
Just running, popped out, ran away. It's out the door.
And I need to try and save a bit of it. Because tomorrow I want to record me playing some more Sea of Stars, because I put off a bit of it. If they were all like rank 10 social links, then it wouldn't go so fast. Because they'd all be voiced, but...
Yeah, we only had Ryuji for that, and there's like no story in between, so there's literally been no like talking except for pretty much Ryuji.
Yeah. I guess that was nice. I got like a little break whenever you would just hang out with Akechi.
Yeah. Water's stupid.
And then my stomach would hurt. Because the only way I can drink water is with hot sauce in it. So then... then that would make my stomach hurt if I put too much hot sauce in. Indeed.
But... Okay, Barbara.
Oh yeah, Barbara always puts spicy stuff in. Hey, she copied off me. I've been doing it longer.
She has. But we should be back Monday with Master Detective.
Yeah, I'm gonna play through that. But why what? Why hot sauce and water? Because I like spicy. I can't even eat normal ramen anymore. It's gotta have spice in it. But the hot sauce gives the water enough flavor that I can down it real quick. It kind of started when I was a kid and my mouth would get so hot eating the hot sauce out of like the hot wing things that you get from like we got Domino's a lot. So it would have like a lot of hot sauce in the aluminum foil after the wings were eaten. So I would like be licking that up, but then my mouth would get hot. So then I had the bright idea of sticking ice cubes in it to help cool my mouth off, but also eat the hot sauce. And then it just kind of went from there. My water has to be ice cold with the hot sauce, though. No, I can't do lukewarm hot sauce water.
I can't do lukewarm water, so.
I don't know, it's just really good to me. Everybody thinks I'm weird. I think it's less weird than the kid that I saw. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. I just can't drink straight water, honestly. Not unless it's when I wake up in the middle of the night and I've got like that terrible taste in my mouth, or my mouth is so dry, then I can down a lot of water. Only cane water.
Yeah, I have to have like fruit or a lemon in my water.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I do at work a lot. If I'm like, because being a girl, I get overheated, so I know the best way is to drink water. But I always have to have them like squeezed lemons, wedges, since we have that on hand. Yep. Well, yeah.
But yeah, this one kid, a lot of people thought it was weird because he would put all his hot Cheetos in a plastic bag, then put some water in it, and then like mash it up, and then eat it all mushy. And a lot of people were like, "That's really weird," and I was like, "I can't say anything because I drink hot sauce water." But yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, we all have that thing.
I guess if he has like really bad teeth, maybe he couldn't really. Yeah, that's the only thing I can assume is like.
Diary just doesn't like texture of crunchy things.
Yeah, that I think it could be that. I think he had really bad teeth though, because they didn't look that great. But I know sometimes when I eat some hot Cheetos, I'm like, man, that one was hard to bite through. So it's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, that's my story with my hot sauce water.
I don't think I have any. So I do remember this one time we were at Grandma's, and like at that point I didn't really know what came on my sandwiches, and I was like, I want ham on my sandwich, and then I'm just used to like, I don't know why, so I was like, also ketchup, and then she just would make that every time I visit. I'm like, I don't even like this anymore. I don't even know why I said ketchup.
But he's like, I like ketchup on my burgers. It's like the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
I think that might have been it.
Yep.
But then, like, every time we would visit her, she'd give me a sandwich and be ham with ketchup. I'm like, well, I guess I just live with this now.
Yeah, she would always make, I think, turkey and mustard for me. Good old Grandma. That and frozen waffles in the morning. She always made waffles in the morning. It was always like.
Oh, yeah. Then pop up with his pancake flipping.
And his omelet flipping. Because he used to make me the eggs and he put like a bit of spice in them. Because I wanted the spicy eggs. And they'd always get us a jar of pepperoni.
And pickles, I think. Well, she usually had pickles on hand anyway. For when she wanted to whip up a salad.
Yeah, we have weird things that we really like. You mean the waffles frozen or like? Or do you put them in the toaster first? I don't think I could do them frozen. But that's because their freezer is like super powered. So they're like super frozen.
Super frozen.
But yeah, thanks for joining us for both Persona 5 and our weird food things.
Yeah. Always gotta love it.
We should be back Monday. I'll play through that one part again.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
It was 15 minutes, by the way. 15 minutes
of just
from that scene that it auto-saved at to the guys.
Oh, just that part? Oh, wow.
But I'll be able to go through it real quick.
Well, I mean, with that added on to, like, all the other, like, cutscenes, it's like, jeez.
Yeah, just that part was 15 minutes. And I think that one was a bit longer, because that's the one where Kasumi came up to you and was talking to you.
Kasumi.
Kurumi!
But yeah, so Monday we'll be back and we'll start up at, like, the beginning of that old guy's discussion.
Yeah, I'll try to make sure that I get to that part. At least I finally got to update the game. Hopefully that didn't fuck with Kasumi. Hopefully that didn't fuck with the autosave.
Could you imagine?
I mean, worst comes... at least it's all, like, conversation, and I already know all the puzzle answers. Not that those puzzles took any time for me at all. So we'll load it up with that old guy.
Yep.
And hopefully I'll be in a better state of mind. Because they finally fixed the error at work. At least it texted me yesterday and said that they fixed it.
Nice.
Sometimes. I should play Professor Layton on stream. I know, it's been 4 weeks. Well, when I was talking with Dad, he hit it right on the head. They were just trying to wait until the season changed over so that they could get cheaper rates for fixing it, and they didn't have to really actually fix it real quick. They didn't want to pay the full expenses for fixing it. Because it wasn't our work, like the company that was saying no, it was the building. Well, that's good at least.
Nice.
How long has your oven been out? Yeah, that should...
Huh.
Yikes.
Dang.
But yeah, I should actually have air tomorrow, so...
Man.
And then, knock on wood, there's no truck on Saturday, so then next weekend I'll finally have 2 days off in a row for once.
Yeah, if y'all things are getting fixed, maybe finally we can fix our things at Cracker Barrel, because both our, like, coolers on the grill line have been broken on both sides, and the freezers.
Ooh, that seems important to have.
Oh yeah, with all of our frozen projects, like fried pickles, cheese bites, country fried steak, shrimp, okra, french fries, all shoved in these freezers. And the cooler holds like regular pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, all our pancake mix for mornings. Yeah, it's been a shit show without on both sides.
Yikes!
They've been all shoved in like this mini freezer.
Well, maybe our fixing luck will go to Buddy.
Yeah, I mean they've been in the past couple times. I think what my manager said, the one cooler, they just have to order a new one because it's so old that they don't have parts for it anymore. So hopefully that comes in soon. I don't know about the other stuff though.
Yeah.
I blame the rush cleaning for when our new CEO was coming in. They like power washed so many of our equipment.
Oh.
So a lot of the doors don't close.
Oh god.
Yeah. Like our hot box that contains like all of our sides.
Damn it. Damn it.
But yeah, on her box, like it doesn't close all the way. It's always like a bit open. It's like, well,
That's
this
like
is
our fridge doesn't close all the way now.
Love it.
It still stays pretty cool though.
Look, we don't usually keep too much perishables in there.
No, I usually just keep leftovers
We
for
should
like a
probably
day.
eat those macaroons.
Oh yeah. I forgot all about those.
And the two flavors I was not looking as much forward to, but probably should eat them anyway. But anyway, another tangent.
So we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be back with this on Thursday next week.
Yeah. So, see you next time. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.